So we were going to be doing practice bat reps, filming them to make sure that everything was going to work the way we wanted to do them, to make some really good content and build a bit of a YouTube audience for you guys. But unfortunately Corona's happened. Although fair play, Jazzy is doing a pretty great job. We are all separated and in lockdown at the moment, so there aren't a whole lot of games going on. And now we're all stuck inside, painting minis and being super antisocial, which is, I mean, really pretty standard. But seeing as we're doing it anyway, I thought I would show you guys how I do it. Starting off with the most basic stuff, making sure you're getting a perfect, silky smooth, deliciously primed Zenithal model every time, no matter what the weather is doing outside, which here in Christchurch can be tricky. But there's a couple of real easy little steps that I was missing, and until some people showed me some stuff and told me some stuff I wasn't doing, and it has made like a world of difference. So I guess we'll get started. All right, so we got 5 Hellblasters here. I've given them the heavy plasma rifles just because it gives them a little bit more of a distinct silhouette. And as you can see, they're now a bit busted and dented. And we've just glued them down with a tiny bit of super glue onto a piece of old sprue, making sure that there's enough room in between each buoy for the paint to kind of get in and do its job. All right, so we got white here, a gray here, and a black can here. They're just your basic hardware spray cans, like $8 each or something like that. The other thing is that I'm painting my Women's a very light color, so I'm probably gonna go a little bit heavier on the white and the gray. If you're painting your boys maybe Caliban green or ultramarines or something like that, you probably don't even need to put any white on there. The gray will be enough. The reason for this is there is nothing worse than trying to paint a light color over a dark undercoat or a dark color over a light undercoat, because you'll just get streaks and it'll be like fucking gross. So we're just gonna cut that off before it becomes a problem. Now before we put any spray on these guys, I'm just gonna give them a quick blast with some compressed air from can, make sure there's no little bits of hair or dust or anything on the model. Now no matter what the weather's doing outside, whether it's hot or cold, we're gonna fill up a bucket, or in this case a sink, with some hot water, not boiling water, just hot from the tap. This is gonna loosen up all the accelerant and the paint and stuff inside the bottle and allow it to mix and come out of the nozzle a lot cleaner. And we're just gonna let these guys stew in here for about 5 minutes. If there's one thing that you do take away from this, it's that like fucking every time. It's super worth it. Just gonna make sure we get each can and give it a real good shake. Just bust it around, shake it upside down, shake it side to side, just whatever you gotta do. Put it back in the warm water, shake the next one, and you're gonna wanna keep them in that warm water whenever you're not spraying. The accelerants and stuff in these cans are pretty gnarly, so you definitely do wanna take this shit outside. So we're gonna keep the other cans in the warm water and grab our black, give it another shake up, and we're just gonna do a couple of testers. 1, close just to see, 2 thick, 2 from a little bit further away, and 3 kind of in the middle till we get a consistency that's nice and smooth, isn't speckling. That's about the right distance there. Now even if you have used this can recently, you're gonna wanna test it to make sure, because depending what the weather's doing or how hot the water you were sitting it in, it is gonna change, so test it, always test it. All right, so we're gonna start priming our Weemans now. We're gonna make sure that they're tilted up so we're just seeing the underside of them. Quick sprays, not hard down on the nozzle, just letting it come out nice and easy. And we're just gonna make sure that we're painting up at the mini to catch the underside of everything, because that's all we're really worried about with the black, and making sure that we're getting those shadows and filling them up with that darker color. At the end of the day, this black's probably not even gonna be that visible, but it will make a huge difference when it comes to filling in that area with a darker color. Grab that gray, give it another bust up, and again we're going to test it. 1 spray close, 1 spray far away, and 1 spray in the middle till we find a distance that's going to work well for this can. And then we're going to put the boys down. And for this coat, we kind of want to treat it like a mid-tone. We want to hit it directly on the side, and then side to side in quick motions, just little bursts. Again, you don't want to hold that nozzle down too hard and overspray, filling up all that detail. All right, so gray goes back and white comes out. See here, that looks about right. Now you can see we're coming straight down at our boys from the top this time. This is just to emulate where the sun's gonna be. Side to side, easy sprays. And that's it. All right, so at the end of the day, you should have a wee dude that looks something like this. You can see from the top, he looks pretty much white, but from underneath, all those dark grays and blacks are really coming through, especially underneath that backpack, on those inner thighs, and here on the chest, underneath his gun. I'm really looking forward to slapping a bit of paint on this guy, so that'll be the next thing. Otherwise, if you've got any questions or any other tips that you want to share, have a look down below. Yeah, I hope everyone's okay, keeping safe, keeping like sane, which I guess is the main thing. But until next time. For the Emperor!